Okay, now. Alright, so let's sign it a lot of learn. Check on Dean. Ja, taste test. Lang het tekst Facebook. Ja. Okay, so that's all text. Alright, let me check the other channels, make sure I'm loud on all the other channels. Mm. Alright, so I am loud on all the other channels. Oh, Dean's working. Yes, Dean's working. Alright, so it looks like we're live on all the other channels, so here's our intro. So yes, like I said, if you want to help me out, please go to my Patreon page. Please help me out. I'm on an SSI income. I'm a disabled person. SSI is my basically source of income. Hello. So yeah, like I said, if you really want to help me out, please do. Otherwise, like I said, I'm part of the Dean team. So, yeah, as you can see, I'm part of the Dean team. I'm tuning to all these places for $3.95. But here's the thing. I see my sponsor, Alexander TC, and if you go up here, this is how you get to your sponsor. So you see, the $3.95 each month, or you do your minimum of 4 hours of watching somebody, 4 hours of streaming to platforms. At the end of the month, I don't pay $3.95. Alexander PC does. So yeah. Now we do have a PC giveaway going on, which, like I said, is ending this month. So, yeah, this computer, it's a Ryzen 9 9950 X3D, got a GeForce RTX 580 graphics card in it. And again, like I said, Thor, blah, 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 blah. Um, so as you can see, in March 26th, somebody on Saturday, March 28th, is going to be getting this PC. But here's the thing. You have to be part of Beam to get this computer. Gotta be part of Beam. So you see, I've done my 4 hours of watching. Even though it don't count. So yeah, five people, say hi to them. Now follow channels, yeah, because I'm following like 230 some people. It's kind of hard to find a new channel that's that long. So let's take a look. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, so again, you look at the ones that don't have the heart. Also, don't you click, re-click, click, re-click. If you do that, you will lose points. Don't do that. You will lose points if you try to, unscribe. Don't do that. You'll lose points. Okay, what about down here? Anybody new down here? Nobody now. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get going. Alright, so, yeah. After this event right here, yeah, we're coming up to the end of it. March 18th, you got the March 18th to get this done. You see, I'm 38 out of 40. So, yeah, this could probably be the last run. Then we'll finally be unlocking this ship. Let's take a look at our endeavors. Go to our endeavors. Alright, destroy Dreadnoughties, Douglas, and Boer.
Thanks for joining me aboard the Midas Array. Let's get you up to speed. The Chimerans, a suspected variant of the Borg from yet another universe, have boarded part of the array. I was sent here to study them, but it's clear they're hostile towards us. I'm afraid our attempts at communication have not been effective.
Okay.
Their horde has a particularly dangerous specimen in it. I'm calling it the Apex, who patrols the array and is invulnerable to our weapons. It'll emit a psionic field, so you'll know when it's near. Avoid it at all costs. Don't think twice. Just run.
Got it.
Well, you can also set up neural disruption traps around the array and hope the Apex bites. They'll stun it briefly, but it's a temporary distraction at best. So don't bet all your luck on it.
Okay.
To help you, I'll set up some occlusion zones that'll mask your team's biosignatures. Keep an eye out for these locations when things get dicey.
Got it.
Override 4 security interlink nodes on this deck, and 4 more on the next. Keep in mind, you'll need 2 officers at a time to bypass encryptions. After that, you'll gain access to primary antenna control. There, you'll find a stream that has been modified to disrupt Chimeran defenses. I managed to set it up before I got ambushed. In theory, this stream should make the Apex vulnerable to your team's weapon fire. I'll be guiding you over comms. Oh, and keep your eyes on these Chimerans and override those.
Alright, let's go.
You'll need to take the stairs to find the first interlink nodes.
Oh crap, run, 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 run. I saw it coming around the corner. I saw it coming around the corner.
Well done. You've stunned the apex. For now.
That's one. I thought you saw the apex. I'm running this way. You can go that way.
Chimerians are reinforcing their presence in the transporter room. Alright, so that's the transporter in. What are we missing? Missing the last one. More Chimerian energy signatures are being detected in the core room. The final interlink node has been overridden.
Alright, you have the good
Head back to
one.
the shuttle bay.
Every world, every galaxy, every dimension will be consumed.
Everything okay? Take the turbo lift to the next deck. primary antenna control room on this deck houses a modified isoboramine stream that can disrupt the Chimeran leader's internal defenses, making it vulnerable to our attacks. To access that room, you'll need to clear the path by overriding 4 more interlink nodes on this deck. Remember, you'll need 2 officers. My research shows Chimerans not only affect humanoid psyches, but tap into them. Great. You've overridden 2 interlink nodes. Just 2 more left. All interlink nodes have been overridden. Head to primary antenna control. I get the feeling we'll need some help after all of this. I'm calling for backup. Director Hugh, this is Captain Ezri Dax, requesting reinforcements at the Midas Array.
Copy that, Ezri. I'm sending over a recommendation on who to call in. Good luck.
Flanking damage detected.
More Chimerans incoming.
You will be consumed and become genres.
Quick, target the apex with the isoboramine stream. Damn, the apex is invulnerable again. Take out that swarm in the meantime. The isoboramine is lingering. The Apex can't maintain its shield. It seems frenzied.
Finally.
I think you and your task force just bought us all some time. Without your assistance, the Midas Array would have been lost to the Chimerans by now. That said, our efforts haven't stopped more of them from beaming onto other decks. They're targeting the antennae and comm systems. Something else is going on here. I suggest you report back to command. The shuttle bay is secure now, and I need to stay and continue my research. The Alliance will send over the Cooperative's recommended backup, so I'll be in good hands. Thanks for your help. You've all been invaluable.
So scoring. So they 80 days not for days. Yeah, you saw this time last. You did pretty good. We only had 2 people that like basically died tonight, so we get 20 20 out of it out of 30. We did it within 30 under 30 minutes, so we got 30 marks there. 130 total. So not a bad run.
I think you and your task force...
Not a bad run. Well, that should have completed it. Yep, I completed it. So, we will take a look at that later. So let's take a look at our other endeavors. So we have to destroy Dreadnoughties, the dogs on the ground, and Dorg, the not red alert. And let's go take care of my Dreadnoughties, because usually the one chooses that walks in is considered a Dreadnought. You get jumped in.
The situation is grim. All attempts to hail the starbase have failed. We must assume the enemy has taken control. This is not acceptable. We must destroy the Boer fleet defending the starbase. Only then can we proceed with relief operations, if any survivors remain.
Okay.
There's more. Scans indicate the Boer transwarp conduit is operational. If we don't destroy the conduit quickly, Borg reinforcements will overwhelm our forces here.
Okay.
Begin by destroying the nanite generators. Then destroy the nanite transformers. Scanning the nanite transformers. Done. Additional data is available. The nanite probes can repair the transformers. Stop them.
Yeah, you're looking to the logical target markers. Wow, that was quick.
Sensors confirm that the transport convoy has been destroyed. However, our scans of the starbase are still being disrupted. We will need to send an away team there to look for survivors.
Alright, so, yeah, Dace Nugget 35. Yeah, you saw he killed it instantly, literally. So 75 knocks total.
Sensors confirmed.
So yeah, this got a very good run. Very good run. Yeah, I see the thing blinking. So, yeah, if you want to clean on the crew, what Steve did up on, if you want to clean on the crew. Alright, now we need to go kill some Dagwalls, which is in the Delta Quadrant. Under the Kadali system. Yeah, this is a very good run. Oh, I'm running out of time. Alright, well, I'm flying. Let me go get me a T-Retail. T-Retail. That's it, easy. I was flying. You got any T-Retail? Okay, so we're here. Get my headset back on. Getting down. And I gotta kill 20 doggos. Yep, it is an old shit. Hello, how are you doing today? Yeah, came out in 2019. Yep, it did. How you doing today? So we gotta kill 20 doggos. We could loot. How you doing today? 9. There's 10. 13. 15. Come on, activate. I hate when pirates don't kick in sometimes. There, completed. I'm out of here. Goodbye, good riddance. Alright, well, like I said, I am gonna switch characters. Now I am gonna start the stream. Why? Like I said, the Endeavors, again, the Universal Endeavor updates every 3 days. Personal Endeavor updates every morning at 6 o'clock night time. If you're on a Klingon recruit will speed this up some if you're on a Klingon recruit. Also, you got till March 18th to get this done. Now, I'm going to be switching to my Federation side, because I have all the parts unlocked on my Federation side. So, I'm going to be switching. So again, I'm going to start the stream, restart the stream. It's going to be dedicated only to this ship. Again, you got till March 18th to get this done. I thought it didn't happen too often. One of the longest effect ground dots I could put on people. Actually, my setup is probably the better one. The Angry Gruntor, when you throw it, you will grab groups of people literally all over the, not all over the map, but, within 20 kilometers of each other, and it will pull them all together in one spot. I also like to use the anti-proton leash. Here's the problem with both of them. Both of them operate on the same cooldown. So if you're watching me right there, I threw my Gruntor. So then I was trying to throw this back to back. Now half the time you can throw both of them and it's an instant kill to everything in that area. Just that long. Then I got what eats you alive. This one right here is also a hold. The only difference is with this one, it does a kind of a cone effect type where it shoots a fire stream ahead of you, just everything else and all. So if there's a group in front of you, it will shoot a fire thing in front of you, catch them, and pull them all in together. Then my last two is the KO delays. that I tend to throw when there's a bunch of them near me, or the other one, when I got a bunch of them around me, then I use this one. I want to dot for a battle, and I have to dot the duration of the battle, ideally. Well, that's what I tend to do. If you have these towers are 3 dots. But the only problem to get these towers, yeah, these towers are basically based on your reputation. So if you're grinding away and you have these towers unlocked, you already have a task of the dot already active. Now, to the ground, that's my ground build. So, because I am an engineer, so I've got field technician, nano, whatever it's pronounced, because I am an engineer on the ground. Then I got creative, which also boosted my kit. Then I got assault training, because I do use rifles, so I do have the assault one and the other. Reptiles are 60 seconds. Yeah, they are. Now here's the thing, if you really want to be powerful, this last Christmas event, grab this. If you've done the Christmas event and you've got the, call it, I street gainer, you don't street gainer or street kid. This one is the now overpowered buff. So again, if you go stay to the last Christmas event, actually, let's try it 3 times. Oh, okay, cool. So, yeah, as I was saying, so last Christmas, if you've got enough, I forget what they're called, when you kill the snow people, if you've got enough of them, yes, go into the event store and grab this. This is the overpowered ground set that's making everybody overpowered, and because I do a lot of fire damage, yeah, this boosts my fire damage like crazy amount. So yeah, if you do a lot of elemental, and again, here's the thing, with Star Trek Online, we are now kind of bending over to, like, the cold attacks, fire attacks, the water attacks. Yes, that is how you become overpowered in this game. So, yeah. So yeah, as you can see, so yeah, let me go find the group for you. As you can see, I've got these 2 dots right now active. No, it's not reputation boss. I was saying what I mean. I know that the chronic honors you can get from the winter event. Can you dot that on, dots? And other players can move on in the world? Well, here's the thing. If you throw it on your, hold on, let me run away. Run away, talk, chicken. Alright, so, as, so let me open this chat up real quick. So, as, Lazar, I can't pronounce the name, I'm a redneck, was asking, here's the thing. On you can duck like crazy to everything else. But on your duty officers and on your teammates, it's kind of hard to keep the ducks going because sometimes between their ducks, it will wipe out your duck. So depending on the team, If you get a coordinated team that knows what they're doing and can coordinate their thoughts together, then yeah, you can become very effective. But if you go into like TSO as a thug player, yeah, a lot of times your thoughts are gonna get wiped out because somebody else is doing their thoughts and they'll wipe out your thoughts. So it's kind of hard to do team plays in Star Trek Online because, again, TFOs, you tend to go by yourself as a pug player, so you go in boosting yourself, but when you boost yourself, sometimes you can wipe out the other people's thoughts. So it's kind of hard to do that unless you're really on a team that knows what they're doing, like in Star Wars The Republic. Star Wars The Republic, one reason why I love Star Wars The Republic, yes, you must have a healer on your team, and you must have a tank on your team. The other three can be DPS characters, so it doesn't matter what they do, but there has to be one healer, and there has to be one tank. And a lot of times, the tank will go in, dotting themselves, but at the DPS, depending on, like the bounty hunter, yes, because the bounty hunter, you can actually dot like a commando, and between the commando and the bounty hunter, they can dot each other and help each other out. But in Star Trek Online, it's kind of hard to, run because a lot of times, again, your thoughts go right back to the other person's thoughts unless you're coordinating and setting the team up together, the group together. So it's kind of hard to do. So you asked a good question there. And then after, duty officers, oh, I failed. Now, after like duty or bridge officers, as you can see, she is running this set. So as you can see, she's got that whole set. And then Thor, she's got that set. But I'm gonna switch over to my. I know when I played archery online, I could get other players dots that lasted 30 minutes. They're also on the dots lasting an hour and 1 hour dot touches. Well, here's the thing, if you switch over, I'm gonna switch to that dead side. Okay. And I need to jump to the solar system. I need to see if I got room to this ship. Alright, come on, stop thinking about it. Let me in. Come on, let me in. Oh, okay. Alright. Let me log you. Let me go in here. Oh, my butt's kicking in as I'm flying. No, I don't want to stabilize. There it is. Yeah, so I need to make sure I got space. Yeah, do I have space? No, I don't. I need the dry dock one. See, that's the one. The other one. That one. Yeah, that one. Hey, what you gonna do on a dry dock? That's the T6 one. T6. Oh, the tank character. Yeah, that's true, because Anic Proton is the king right now. Anic Proton. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna get rid of that one right there. That's what I thought. You know? Yeah, so, get rid of... Yeah, but I got cannibal turtle that'll eat them. So, I got cannibal turtle that eventually will take care of it. And then I send it over to my Klingon side when the one bounty thing comes out. There. Now I can go ahead and dry dock it. And I got one spot left. One spot left. Really? Wow. Okay, so there. I need room so that way I can, get this ship. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna break the stream, come back. Again, like I said, you got till March 18th to get this done. The other parts, I don't know if they interchange or not, but it is an anti-proton setup. So, as I do in my streams, I will get the ship as is, fly as is, go take a look at it as it is. Then I'll break the stream again, put in the anti-proton build, because it does use anti-proton, as you can see right here. So I will put an anti-proton build on it, that's everything else. And sadly, you can go into like the Badlands and places like that to level up. Not no more. Now you have to do the troll to level up your ship trait. So you got to do the troll to do your ship trait now. So like I said, I'm gonna break the stream. When I come back, I'll be taking a look at this. But like I said, you got till March 18th to get this done. Yes, Spencer and the other guy, I forget his name. They have already unlocked the ship. Took a look at it. You can see it on Space Rocket Thesis Yeah. But they had already did a build on it, and it was very overpowered. I mean, literally, running as an anti-proton build, it was very overpowered. The little tech that you get with it, they're also overpowered. But like I said, I'm gonna break the stream. Want to delete little quickly. Well, here's the thing. I tend to play advanced to everything else, but I hate when I die. Now, granted, now here's the thing. As what's his name is saying in the chat. Um, on as you were saying right there, doing one at elite, and you'll level up. Like I said, here's the thing: when you do it that way, yes, you've got to carry the parts with you. So if you take shit damage, guess what? You've got to carry the part to repair yourself, and most people don't. Most people go in, do their thing, do everything else, and then come back. And that's what kind of bugs me, because when you go into these TFOs and you see like, oh, this guy's got 10 ship damage, or this guy's got 10 health damage. That just bugs the hell out of me because those damages actually reflect to you because when you go into the next TSO, yes, you are literally tanking the team, meaning that if you go in with damages and you don't repair yourself or take care of yourself, yes, you are getting a debuff on you and your team's getting a debuff because of you not repairing yourself or healing yourself. And most people don't realize that, but then you get these people who come in, the shit's completely dead or their health is completely dead. So here they are, TSO Elite, here they are. So those people annoy the hell out of me. Alright. So again, like I said, I'm part of the Dean team. We do have the TC giveaway going away right now, just everything else. Again, as you can see, I've done my 4 hours of watching, 4 hours of streaming. I'm going to be breaking the stream, resetting it. But like I said, March, what was it? 26th, I believe. March 26th, this thing comes to an end. This is the engineer had to fix the tree. Exactly. Well, like I tell people, as I tell people, if you're going to play an elite, yes, if you're going to be on elite, let me show you. So, if you're going to be playing on elite and you're doing TSO space, stand by this guy. The second you get done, all you got to do is quickly click and get healed. Alright, now I'm going to show you where you go to the ground. Yeah, it's over there. So do ground TFOs. And just stand right here. If you're doing ground, ooh. That flower's got, I know it's inside that plant right there. So, as I was saying, I thought I noticed the plant jerking around back there. So yes, if you're doing ground TFOs, yeah, stand by this doctor here. That way, the second you come out of the ground TFO, you just quickly treat yourself and automatically heal yourself. Now granted, yeah, you get some people who's like, oh, I don't got time. Yes, if you're gonna do this professionally and do this on a serious level, please go to the doctor, stand by the doctor, and be ready to click on him the second you come out of your TSAs. So, yeah. That's all I wanted to say. Exactly. That's why, when you started pointing that out, I started to show them where to go. Alright, well, like I said, I'm going to break the stream, just everything else. Again, you got to March 18th to get this done. I'm gonna break the stream again. What I tend to do. Doctor's got too strong coffee, made him jittery. Yeah, exactly. He was, pulling on it. Now here's the thing. Yesterday, what incidents am I in? Okay, so I'm in incident 12. So, yeah, the reason why I'm taking a look, the developers of Star Trek Online or Cryptic Studios, I think it's number 6, Server 6, or Instant 6. They tend to hang out on 6, and there'll be times that, you'll be doing something, and then all of a sudden, the plant starts shooting you, and you're like, wait a minute, why am I getting destructor damage? And then you'll turn around, and you'll see a plant with a little destructor gun shooting you. So yeah, just be forewarned. You know, on Instant 6, yeah, the Cryptic Studios like to take over NPCs and take over things, and then come up and just beat the crap out of you, and you can't do nothing to them. You can't do nothing to them. You can't return fire, no nothing. But yeah, just be forewarned. If you're on Instant 6, yeah, be forewarned. Cryptic Studios like to take over these, plants and NPCs and beat the crap out of you. It's a joke. And now, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and break stream. Again, what I tend to do, I'm gonna set the stream up. The first one's gonna be shipped as is. No add-ons, no nothing. As is. And then I'm gonna break the stream again, put an anti-proton build on it, just everything else and all. But yeah, as you can see, yep, you got the March 18th to get this ship. Spencer and Studio, I think is how you pronounce his name. They had already unlocked the ship and showed it as the tower to begin with. But yeah. Alright, well like I said, let me break the stream, reset it. We'll be taking a look at this ship as is, and then break the stream again, put an anti-proton build on it, and go from there. So, alright. Alright, so like I said, yeah, please check out those links. I live on an SSI income. I could really use the help, this, everything else. Oh, Twitch ad break started, darn it. So I could really use the help if you can help me out, just everything else. Give me about 30 minutes or so to reset everything. We'll be back and take a look at the shit that I just now unlocked. But I will be looking at it as a default. No dot, no build, no nothing. Just a default as is. Alright? I shall be back in about 30 minutes.